English. How do I do? Okay, I got my cycle today. I'm so freaking tired. I have really bad cramps. I'm gonna be in for it tomorrow, the next day, for sure. I need to find someone who sells a bow. I guess Fighters Guild, maybe? Hi, Penny. I bought pink platform bands to go with my dress. That's so badass. Dang.
Well, what is this about?
Well, what is this about?
I'm listening.
Can you move? You guys, I need someone to sell me a bow. Barter. Weapon. Ooh. I'll actually take that. That's nice. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Hi, Saltwater. Hi, James. Hi, KKC. That's not where I want to go. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, I came down here. Okay. So now... we go here. I go to Balmora. And then we're going to Moon Moth. Oh, hi, Alicia-san.
I suppose how? What is it?
Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind year. Oh, what game is this? Yes, Elder Scrolls 3. Oblivion comes after this, the one that just got remade.
You flatter me with
And Skyrim comes after that. Skyrim released in 2011. Oblivion, I don't know, 2006 or something. This was 2002. Hi, CT. How is Wind Waker going? I can't believe how long you've been playing that for. Gene Freaks. Gene Freaks. Yes. You know that's my Japanese name, right? I used to say Jinja, and then I think it was Lethia that was like, why don't you just go by Jean? Because that's like an actual Japanese name, and I really like that name. Because it's technically gender neutral, but I've only heard men with that name. It's like a masculine name, and I'm like, actually, I love Jean. Jean. What on earth are you playing? Ugh, uncultured swine. We're playing Elder Scrolls. Hello. What do you mean, what on earth? What's your favorite game? Call of Duty? Lame. I want to play the Oblivion remake. Do it. I'm telling you, will not regret it. You won't regret it. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, the original is just as good. The only difference is graphics. They didn't even fix the bugs. I like Final Fantasy 9. I haven't played 9, but I loved 10.
Let's hear it.
Okay, this person does enchanting. So, here's my longbow. Oh, I only have one soul. Frick. Let's see. Man, that's expensive. Holy cow, that's expensive. Okay, let's do that. What on earth does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand what this means. Oh, the number enchantment. Thank you. 6 out of 3. Okay. Damn. Damn. That's not much at all. I wonder if it's... I wonder if it's the soul gem. No, it can't be. Wait, hold on. Wait. It might be the soul gem. No, it's not. What on earth? Okay, let's see the bow. Okay. I mean, sure. I'll do poison bow. Why not? For the love of good, would you kind to continue playing instead of fiddling in the menus? Benedict, what the fudge are you talking about? Genuinely, pause. How are you gonna come in here and be like, what on earth are you playing? And me be like, we're playing Elder Scrolls. And then you 5 seconds later be like, oh my god, can you stop fiddling in the menus? I'm not fiddling in the menus. I'm enchanting my weapons. Relax. Relax, we're about to be done. We're about to be done. I'm enchanting one singular weapon. Gosh. Alright, poison bow. Okay. guess what? Just for that, I'm gonna do another enchantment. Just for that, I'm gonna do another enchantment. Hope you're happy. It's gonna feel good too. The other 20% is swinging at cliff racers. I'm pretty good at killing them now, but in the beginning, dude, one of them chased me across the map even after I warped. Which is insane. Same thing with the assassin. Like, I thought that it would eventually go away. No, he was in the Mages Guild every time I came in here. I was swerving him. The OST is so good. So good. Wrong place. Good, Benedict, I hope you're mad that I went in the wrong door. I would play if the dice roll mechanic could be turned off. The dice roll mechanic is cool. The dice roll is only based on your skill level. So it's not like it's all chance based. It's only partially chance based. If I'm swinging my short sword, right? If I'm swinging my short sword, where's my skills? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Short blade. My short blade is 59, right? So I have, since I'm leveled up so high, when the dice rolls, I have like an 80% chance of getting a hit. It's not like 50-50 every single time you roll. And then if I tried to pick up an axe, a two-handed axe, guess what? I have like a 2% chance of landing a hit because I haven't leveled that up at all. The only thing you need to do to level things up is either go fight low HP enemies anywhere, which any game that you want, any game does that, right? It's not just this game. The dice roll has nothing to do with it. Okay. I like the leveling system too. I like everything about this game. The dice roll is I think in the beginning it's a little weird to get used to, but then once, because it doesn't tell you, right? But then once I was told, like, hey, you just need to level up, like focus on leveling up your favorite skills and then only use those skills, and everything's been great since then. The dice roll like doesn't even bother me anymore. Classic Morrowind floor drop. There's no even clothes. That's actually all my stolen goods because I want Kaius to get in trouble if their house gets raided. If you love games, graphics don't matter. Yep, exactly. That's why we played Oblivion before the remake even came out, and it became one of my favorite games all time. And then the remake with the graphics, just an extra little treat. I do love that they didn't change. It was like a one-for-one recreation of the original Oblivion, just with better graphics. I really loved that about it. Loved that about it. You can break the game with alchemy, but I'm not telling. I know, I've been told that, and I have leveled my alchemy a little bit, but I haven't actually physically done alchemy, and I don't know how. Like, I'm assuming, so in Oblivion, I tried, and I just didn't understand it because it's not the same as Skyrim. So like, I understand that you have to use the mortar and pestle, the alembic, and the retort. I understand that you have to like have those three things up, and then you mix certain things, and the 3 question marks, right? Those get unlocked. So when we did it, like I understand the concept of it. However, when I tried doing it in Oblivion, I was just mixing things. Like, I invested some time into it, and I could not get all of those question marks cleared out no matter what, and I didn't know why. It just didn't make any sense to me. Okay.
Go ahead, stranger.
Let's see. let's see what kind of chameleon I could do on this fancy ring that I have. Whoa! Whoa! That's not even that expensive. Oh, it's the duration, which is going to be expensive. Yeah. That's still crazy expensive. Okay. Oops. Exquisite ring. Do I have a light spell? I do. Light on self. 100 to 100. $25 to 50. See, that still can carry so much more. Should I use something else? What should I put on this ring if it could hold so much? Damn, this can hold. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna do anything with this ring yet, because that can hold a lot. Let's do our throwing things. Or... okay, 0 out of 3. Fire damage. On touch. 20. Shoot. Five. So 25. Shoot. Only 10 charges? Okay, that's bullshnikes. 100 charges. More like it. Bye. I don't know what I should put on that ring. Oh yeah, should we get the boots of blinding speed? Benedict, you're still here after complaining? Alright. Let's see. Fireblade is 5 to 7. Alright, so I can replace this with my glass sword. You biscuit. Cool. Very nice. Demon Tanta will keep Almafsi, Recall, Mark. Okay, everything else can stay. Yeah. Cool. Bye. I also want to play Skyrim. I've never played it. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, and about the graphics thing, don't worry. I don't know how old you are, but just think about when you were young, the graphics that you would play when you were young. Like for us, it was the 90s, right? So we had Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. It was like the same graphics as this. And mind you, if we were playing this came out in 2002, right? So this was meant to be played on probably, yeah, this was meant to be played on Xbox, right? Or PlayStation, on probably a CRT or a box TV. Only on PC? Oh, so did it look like this originally? See, I was assuming it looked like, you know how Ocarina of Time always looked better on the CRTs? Like our tube TVs? Cathode ray tubes? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. A lot of people have been mentioning like Xbox or PlayStation. I forget which one. Yeah, it was Xbox One and Windows 98. There was a console version. That's when I first played it. Okay, Wolf played it on console. And did it look better? Not that it matters, but you close to Umbra? No idea. Oh, okay. I can't get up. Oh, he's got something weird on his chest. Can you guys?
Come off.
Hi, Skooma.
I don't want the camera to see it. It's kind of furry.
He's got a growth with some hair coming out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it.
Okay.
Play.
Girl play game.
Girl play.
Girl play game. Thank you, Vanilla Gorilla. Okay.
Still very domestic.
Alright, where do we go for the Boots of Blinding Speed? Does someone... I guess I should wait for someone who can guide me to that, right? How do you introduce a new cat to your cats? We kept the kitten. We had 2 fosters at the time. We kept them in a separate room for several weeks. So they could like interact through the door, get used to each other's smell and stuff. That's always how we've done it, is like kept one in a room for a little while. And then you feed them. Feeding them together helps a lot. Feeding them on the opposite sides of doors helps a lot. I can guide you, but it won't be in the right direction. I should probably wait for Crowtoid. I know Crowtoid has been trying for like a week. Just figured I'd show some love. First time seeing you, I stream as well. Oh, Vanilla! Vanilla, are you a lady? Are you a lady or no? Just wondering about our womanly bond or not. Wait, yeah. Orders. Continue pursuing the sorry, I have dyslexia. Continue pursuing the Nerevarine prophecies as the Emperor commands. First, go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. Okay, I know where that is. And get Marimilo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave a message under the code word Amaya. Then take the lost prophecies to Nabani Mesa. Okay. Okay, so we're going to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. I know that that's in Vivek, yes? Oh, what was your question? I couldn't hear. At work, construction. I was asking if you were a lady or not, because I'm wondering about our womanly bond or not. I let mine play with a big ribbon. I am not. Hey, that's okay. I'm just always looking for new lady streamer friends, but I'm always looking for new friends in general. That's fine too. Oh my god! You can request a song at any time and add it to the playlist. Vanilla, are you saying that I could come up in your stream and then add the song Bussy Water by the Dry Boys? I could add Bussy Water to your playlist and you'll play it? Y'all fucks with Bussy Water? Bussy Water, Bussy Water, Bussy Water. Hope. I'm going to Vivek. Yes, any song. What about Peaches? Do you guys know that song? I know that my old school regulars, I know that you guys know that song. Because we've played it, but we played it while we were Korok hunting when we got 1,000 Korok seeds. It's not a troll, it's genuinely a good song. It's genuinely a good song. Wait, hold on. You want to just hear it? I don't really think that there's any cursing in it either. It's just like a song. Hold on. It's these two anime characters, right? So these musicians are singing in the voices of these two characters, and their band is called the Dry Boys because one of them is like, they're both super crusty. Like one of them's super dry and crusty, and the other one is like burnt and crusty, right? So they're the Dry Boys. Bussy Water. Okay. Here's the cover art. Okay. Let me I'm trying to make this here you go. Listen.
I still can't believe we're making a song about pussy water.
Bussy Water.
Come on, Dobby, we're the Dry Boys. Just follow my lead, okay? Alright. Shake it on the beat so like pussy water, pussy water, pussy water, ho. Pussy water, pussy water, pussy water, ho. Shaky, Dobby, you already know. Yeah. Let's get it. Dry Boys are back, bitch. Hater villains wish that we would vanish, but we kill them with our
Special powers
cause we drink it good.
on Bussy Water.
Yo, Dry Boys power come from pussy water. Sell it, get money now, we pussy ballers. Wanna be your dog, so here's your pussy collar. Then we kill you slow like it's pussy slaughter. The LOV, we come and be anyone in our way. Like overhaul, he tried to ball, but his arms went away. Fuck with shaky dick, a city, decay and be sickin'. Dry Boys stay winning, cause we always drinking. Pussy water, pussy water, pussy water, ho. Pussy water, pussy water, pussy water, ho. Shaky Dobby, you already know. We know you're thirsty, so drink pussy water, ho. Pussy
Hold on, wait for the beat drop.
pussy water,
Okay? Here it comes.
pussy water, pussy water, pussy water, ho. Shaky Dobby, you already know. We know you're thirsty, so drink pussy water, ho. Pussy
Water. Pussy Water.
pussy water, pussy water. Shaky
Hold on, here it comes.
Dobby, leave lemon, you know, Dry Boys
Ain't playing.
pussy water selling all around the world. So tasty that it makes your body wanna twirl. Even heroes know
Here we
it's a
go.
drink to enjoy. Don't believe us? Ask our favorite bad boy. Hey, it's me. So here's what's bringing me
Big Bussy box. What do I see? Nothing but water bottles filled with pussy.
pussy water been bustin'. Yeah, drink the water while flying. Yeah, number 2 hero can't go say the same, bro. Pussy water best drink, yo. Yeah, if you disagree, you're dead. Yeah, shot for the street, your head. Yeah, so come on, baby bird, don't act so just drink pussy water.
You heard?
Yeah. Pussy water, pussy water, pussy water, ho. Pussy water, pussy water, pussy water, ho.
Hello, everyone.
Already know. We know you're thirsty, so drink pussy water, ho.
Okay. Hope
Okay,
you-
I'll be back.
Rick was twerking the whole time behind. He loves Bussy Water. You like that song? It's a good one. I think it's a good one. I think it's silly.
Ask if you like that song after you jammed to the whole thing.
No, I asked them if they liked it. Bussy Water, Bussy. If you don't know what Bussy Water is, Google it real quick on Urban Dictionary. You have to be in a certain community to know what it is. It's nothing crazy. It's like pretty standard. All right, hold on. Let me get this game back up. Yeah, that's a banger. That's a banger. Do I think it's the best song on earth? No, but I think it's silly and it's fun, and they stayed in character the whole time, and I respect that. And then they had Hawks on the beat. I fucking hate Hawks. I can't stand that guy. But it was a nice beat. I don't think I've ever heard the dub of these characters from My Hero Academia. Dude, they did Shiggy so bad. Oh, pussy water! That's really, it sounds like, it doesn't even sound like he smokes a pack a day. I don't even know what the hell he's supposed to sound like. I don't know what he's supposed to sound like. I've seen the English dub because I watched it with my niece when she was younger. I watched the sub first, and then I watched the dub with her. And the dub's fine. I like it. Not a fan of his voice, but hey, I know it wasn't, I'm not dogging on the voice actor because it wasn't his choice. It's always the director's choice. So it wasn't him. Because listen, I just did voiceover for a game, okay? And I tried real hard. I tried real hard to push for any voice besides... It's not that I tried real hard, but I was like, oh, this is how I imagine the voice. And they're like, I don't know if it really works because he's like a child. And it's like, darn it. Okay, well, maybe this... I tried like 5 different voices, okay? And then I was like, I mean, I could hit you. They're like, well, we're looking for something more like whatever. And I was like, I could hit you with the stereotypical anime boy protagonist voice. And they were like, yeah, go ahead, just like give it a try. And I read a couple lines. They're like, I know that it's outrageous. And I know that it's a stereotype, but I do feel like it works for this character. And I'm like, listen, if you want the anime boy protagonist voice, you will get it. It's your choice. I'm happy to do it. And I did it. That's what they wanted. 9 out of 10 times I prefer sub, me too.
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around.
And it's not, like I've seen, there's so much.
Of course. What may I do for you?
I'm going to Vivek. There's so much, like back and forth on this topic, and I've seen people be like, oh, people just prefer sub because they don't understand the words. No, I speak both languages. I speak English, I speak Japanese. The Japanese dub, I think the original language in any media is always best, because what ends up happening is in the subsequent languages that are dubbed over, some context gets lost because they're trying to match the mouth flaps, right? So while 3 words in a Japanese sentence could mean this big long thing with a bunch of subtext, you only have 3 syllables of mouth flaps, and then it becomes something just so simple in English, and you're missing all this context now.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
If I want to watch something in English, I'll watch something originally made in English. Exactly, yeah, I do the same thing. Exactly. What other games do I play? Anything. We vote in Discord. We play anything. Before this, we played Ocarina of Time, and I was blindfolded, like I couldn't see the screen. And you guys would just tell me what general direction I was in. That was really hard.
How can I help you?
That's why I started reading subtitles, but I'm not fast enough. Listen, I'm dyslexic, I get it. That was like part of my wanting to learn Japanese because it is hard for me to read subtitles. First of all, even in English...
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I don't know if it's like an audio processing problem. I can't hear anything if there's no subtitles in any language, even in English. I cannot hear what's happening. Especially if it's a game like this where like the lips, because I read lips a lot in real life because I was deaf as a child for like several years. So I read lips a lot and I depend on the lips. So like if it's a video game and it's a less modern video game and their mouths aren't actually making the shapes of the words, I can hear them just fine, but my brain doesn't process it. I need the captions. I need them. What's the latest you're on? I start at 4 p.m. every day. 4 p.m. Eastern every day. 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern every day. Sometimes we go later. And then Sundays we do early. So tomorrow will be at 12 noon Eastern time. Have you played Bayonetta yet? No, and I really want to. I really want to. This is where I'm going, right? The temple? Vivek Temple? And then there's Ghost Stories. Oh my god, I love the Ghost Stories dub. I think that's probably like the best dub, honestly. Bayonetta automatically makes it on the list. I need to see you play it. It would be so entertaining. I really want to play Bayonetta because from what I understand, it's like super hypersexual, but it's not like she's hypersexualized. Like that's just how she is, and women are allowed to exist like that. Like hypersexual women exist. It's not like just a normal woman who's sexualized. That's what I've been told. I haven't played the game. Imagine Trip Buddies, dude. I've been a trip sitter so many times. The dub is just completely different. It is. There's a lot of either mistranslations. Like, for example, there's one anime that there's two characters, and one of them says, if something happens to you, I'm going to, in Japanese, the term that they use means lover's suicide. Lover's suicide. Romantic suicide. It's like a word that only exists to explain like a suicide pact between lovers, okay? But then in English, when you watch the English dub, it gets translated to, if you die, I'm gonna die too. You're losing so much context there. You are losing so much context there. Right? I mean, it's gone from lover's suicide pact to if you die, I die. You lose so much. And that's why I prefer.
I will listen.
Who are you?
But make it quick.
Can you show me your stats for the character? Maybe. 75, 58, 55, 80, 76, 39, 48, 40. Major skills: security, sneak, acrobatic, light armor, short blade. And then enchant 25, destruction 27, alteration 36, illusion 21, conjuration 20, mysticism 26, restoration 36, alchemy 19. There you go. Are the subtitles also a little misleading sometimes? Sometimes, yes. Like, we've played games in Japanese before, and I will translate for you guys and be like, hey, that wasn't like exactly what they said. It doesn't necessarily matter. Like, usually when the subtitles are like quote unquote wrong, like not bar for bar, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, you know? Sometimes they're like crazy mistranslated though. What happened to the slut in your username? I got in trouble. Couldn't use it anymore. Okay, temple is one more down, I suppose. So hot in here. Hold on. I have to see. Also, Skooma, I'm gonna have to close you out of here, babe. Watch out. I don't want to run you over. She's just gonna play with the cords. Come here. Come on. You're so cute. So hot in here. So hot in here. Where's that damn Korok named Makar? It depends on what part of the story are you at. Are you after you did the first couple temples, or are you at the very beginning? No, you did the like wind, you're doing like the fancy boots and stuff, right? Can you, Skooma, please? I can't even lock you out because it's so hot in here. No. No! Okay. Should be fine now. She's got a fuzz in around. Do you hear her rolling around? The part where I actually meet him, he decides to go practice somewhere. Even the big wise tree doesn't know where he is. Okay, when you're at that island where the tree is, when you first land on the island, right? You should hear music playing. Follow the music. Look all around. When you first, you know how you first land on the island and then you have to like swing over those bodies of water to get into where the tree is? It's somewhere in that area. Look everywhere. If it's not inside the tree, don't go inside the tree. It's in that first area when you first land on your boat, okay? When you first warp there. Like if you're warping to the place, it's in that area. Listen for music because he's practicing his violin, right? So listen for the music and follow it. Okay. Hall of Wisdom. Look at me. Thanks, you're welcome. Let me know if you find it. Hello. Crotoid! I was waiting for you. I'm like, you know what? Let me wait for Crotoid because I want to get the boots. I want to get the boots, but I'm like, I trust Crotoid. Maramilo. Hall of Wisdom and Justice. Maramilo.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time. What do you want, son? Why do you disturb me?
She works here in the library. If she's not here right now, you might find her in her private quarters. Her door's across from the canon offices here in the Hall of Wisdom. Across from the canon offices.
Do you want someone? Go away.
Where on earth is she?
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
Across from the canon offices in her quarters.
Say what you want.
Oh, Milo's quarters. I found them. Boots of blinding speed. Turn down brightness to travel across the world. Yes. That's what we want, right? Excuse me. Oh, it's probably underneath me. I probably have to go down. Oh. Oh. Somebody's watching me. Oops. Milo? Note to Amaya. Amaya, sorry I missed you. I had to... Okay, so this is the code word. Sorry I missed you. I had to run some old documents over to the Inquisitor at the Ministry of Truth. And I'm likely to be tied up there for a while. Why don't you meet me there as soon as you can, and then we can leave together as soon as I'm done. And Amaya, don't forget to bring me the 2 Divine Intervention scrolls you borrowed. Or, if you think you use them, buy a couple of new ones for me. I think I'm gonna need them soon. Jenin and Malini at the Mages Guild in the Foreign Quarter keeps them in stock. Velasaram is the guard at the entrance. Just tell her you're looking for me and she'll let you in. I left a couple levitate potions here for you just in case. I couldn't remember if you knew the spell or not. So I drew a couple from stock. Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to steal her book. Okay, that looks like that's it. So where am I going for the boots? Where am I going for the boots, Crotoid? I think I have divine intervention, don't I? I only have one. East of Caldera, okay. Some dirt path road, not east, west. Okay, west of Caldera. Thank you. Okay, so I gotta go to the Mage's Guild, because that's the only way I'm gonna get out of here anyways. Dub has to match the mouth movements, subs don't have that problem. Exactly, yes, that's what I was saying earlier, Pablo. They have to rely on, like, the mouth flaps. Oops, wrong way, sorry. Whoops. West of Caldera. I'm going to Arena, right? St. Olms. Okay. For the Rebellion. No, yeah, the Rebellion's only in Skyrim. Oblivion is only for the Empire because Martin Septum. Vivek is kind of cool. Vivek is kind of cool. It's just really hard to navigate at first. Now that it's a lot like Manhattan, where it's just like a grid. So I get it now, but it's hard to navigate. And also, I don't like the you have to walk so far if you want to warp somewhere. That's my biggest problem with Vivek. Oh wait, no, Arena is the Fighters Guild. What am I doing? Good thing I noticed. Forward Quarter. Separatist Alliance? I think that's only Skyrim too. I love Dagoth. I don't care what anyone says. That's my dude. Count Dooku was based though. I don't remember who that was. Who's Count Dooku? I used to jump off balconies and hold back to slide down the walls. That's what I did before I had the levitate spell. People are like, you could just use the down ramp. I'm like, no, it's dark and I can't find the down ramp and I'm sick of it. We're just gonna slide down the walls. That's what I loved about Oblivion too. Like when we were in the Oblivion plane, I would, you know those big gates that you had to like do the towers to open? I would do either water walking and like jump down onto the lava and then jump back up, or I would just do one of these and climb. Look, oh my god, it works in this one too! And I would just climb up the Oblivion gates and then go around them. It was the best. Wolf when you steal in this game, does it come back or you just get one chance at it? You could pay your fine, you could go to jail, or you could pay off your bounty, like, at a third party. Palps runs the streets? Who's Palps? Palpatine? I feel like I know that name. Okay, let's find the Mage Guild. Up here. You guys, where's the Mage Guild? It's in the plaza? What do you mean it's in the plaza? 4 1/4 most upper part. That's where I am right now. What do you mean? That's where I am. Look. That's where I am. 4 1/4 plaza. I don't know what that means. I don't know what plaza. Do I have to go outside first? Okay, thank you, Nicholas. Go outside. There should be a big thing. Thank you. That's what I needed. Like up here? Yes. Oh my god. Thank you.
You have questions?
Okay, I'm
Now.
listening.
Move!
Yes,
Do you
come
need
friend.
something?
What do you want?
Okay. Perfect. Now we're gonna go to Caldera. I have to find the lady that works me though. Right here, right?
That was the strangest book I've ever read.
Cool. Okay. West of Caldera.
I
West.
see.
It's like a dirt
Go ahead.
road
I'm listening.
west of Caldera. Pablo, let me clarify my question. When you steal something, does it respawn? No, it doesn't respawn. Sometimes when you buy things from shopkeeps, it'll respawn after a certain amount of time. Like their gold or their items. Like I could wait 24 hours and then go back to that lady and she'll have those scrolls again. 24 hours in game. So like 10 seconds in real life. Hold on. But no, once you steal something, it doesn't respawn, unfortunately.
Hello. I don't know if I
Can you
help
get
but,
out
I'll
of
try.
my face that blacksmith shoe stuff? Weast. Can you stop following me? I will kill you. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me go back in the guild because I need to rest.
Do you need something?
Yeah, I need a bed. Move!
Is there something I can do for you?
Bed.
Hello. I hope you won't take too much of my time.
Where are the beds here? This is the Mage Guild.
May I help
Okay. I guess we'll rest on the road, right? I love how Ginch has no idea what we're talking about. Oh, wait. Go to the north entrance of the city first. Okay. And then west. North. This is the north entrance. And then at the first crossroads I'm going west. Wait, that's not, that's northwest. Is there a different north entrance? Hold on. Are slunts pretty common to see in Morrowind? No, just in not Satanine. What's that one? Malagmar or something like that, or Mara. That was the right entrance. Okay.
From where do you hail?
House Halalu and Vivek has another huge item steal area called the Treasury. Isn't that where? No, that was Redoran that I stole from yesterday, right? Yeah, I want money. Is this the right way? I'm going west. West Gash. Ooh. Strong sword, dude. Love this sword. Love this sword. Is this her? I know I'm looking for a lady, right? Pause.
Come on, then. Say something or move on.
Oh, go left now. Okay. At the crossroads. Okay. There's a second crossroads. Where now? Left, right. Right. Okay, here's another cross. Am I going in door or am I going right again? Forward right, okay. I think. Okay, hold on. Let me put this thing on the map just in case. That's not his name, Kenny. This is Kudana. It's coming old. This way? Oh, because this isn't a short blade, this is a long blade. I wonder about the thing. Okay, hold on. Longblade is only at 6. I need to find someone who trains that. my goodness. Okay, now which way? This is option 1. This is option 2. This is option 3. Who would you sit on a plane for 13 hours, Leon, Chris, or Ethan? Definitely Leon, because he would leave me alone. Chris would hate crime me. Either hate crime or gender crime me, for sure. And Ethan is just fucking boring. Like, yeah, I don't know if he would leave me alone. He might tell me, like, his sob story. Listen, Leon will tell me about Raccoon City in 1998, yes, but, like, he'll tell me that probably once and then leave me alone. He would! Chris is a misogynist! No, he might not hate, because he's part of the queer community, right? Him and Pierce, the love story. But he's misogynist. Okay, which way do I go? What do the signs say? This one, like, doesn't say anything. Satanine, Halalda, Narma. Chrysogyny. Which way am I going? I took a premature left turn. No way. So where am I I go back? So wait, should I go back to the Nord? Like we didn't have to turn left at the Nord? Okay, that's fine. We could get back there easy. See, Crotoid, that's what I like.
Hello,
just immediate, oops, my bad, I made a mistake, because you know what happens too often is like someone makes a mistake and I'm like, hey, where am I going? Where am I going? And they just disappear because they're embarrassed probably, which is like understandable, but it'd be so much easier if you, instead of disappearing and leaving me just like in the middle of the wilderness, for people just be like, okay, so I sent you the wrong way, but it'll be super easy to get back. Those boulder punching biceps. Chris freaking Redfield, man. I wanted to like him so bad. I really did. He's aight. Okay, so here's the Nord. This is where I turned left. So, should I just keep going straight? I posted it in Discord under Skyrim. Skyrim? Oh, yeah. We gotta keep going. Okay, I know where we are. Because Bandag Mine is down here. Yeah, we just have to keep going straight. At that second crossroads is where we go left. Okay, cool. Is it a person or what is it? It's a person? She got that stealth gear. Hell yeah, brother. Is that them? I'm just a poor merchant trying to make my way to Narmak with some trade goods. I can use an escort. Since mine seems to have buggered off, if you'd be willing to take me there, I'll give you... No, I shouldn't, although it's a dangerous trip. Alright, I'll give you the boots of blinding speed, although I'll be overpaying you. I was just gonna say, can I just kill her? Okay. And now what do I have to do? Oh, wait, hold on. Am I doing an enchantment? I do an enchantment that's like resist magicka? Yeah, custom spell. Okay, hold on. Let me save. It's not so bad. Okay. Cool. Okay.
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move speed traveler.
Let me look for if someone has a long sword training in here, because I've got some money now, right? Where's my money, by the way? Oh, 53,000. Okay. Can anyone teach me longsword? Hello.
Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Probably nothing.
Dang. Nobody teaches anything here.
You want something?
Need something?
I will listen, Outlander.
How may I help you?
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
Okay, bye. Chick near the entrance teaches long blade in Balmora, thank you. Oh, I have to remember where I'm going. Up here? Shoot. Shoot. No, I'm in the... Oh, I am in the Guild of Fighters. Oh my god. Wait.
Hail.
Wait a second. Is this where it just was? Or no? Where was I before? Have you heard about the raccoon with the short spine syndrome? No, but that sounds very painful. I feel bad for it. How on earth do I get out of here?
Speak up.
Hello, everyone.
This way, right? Yeah. Oh, I was at the rat in the pot before.
May I help
You don't do spell making.
you? What is it?
You
What
do
do you
spell
want?
making. Resist magicka. 100 duration 1. Yeah? Wait. On self, yeah? Or am I enchanting something? Okay, is that it? Activate the spell, immediately open inventory, and put on the boots. Okay. Oh. Hold on. I don't have enough magic.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What shall we do?
Okay.
I'm listening. Please go ahead.
What the heck? Where'd all my magic go?
There is someone watching me.
Hello, everyone.
And now I could just use them?
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here.
Yes, thank you.
Genki desu ka? Hi, hi.
Wonderful.
Hi, no way. Arigatou gozaimasu. So genki desu. Perfect. Can I also levitate? Will I go fast when I'm levitating too?
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Cool. Oh my god, tienes chat de voz que le comentaron. Sí, yo leo. ¿Qué haces, güey? Oopsies. Yo veo y yo veo. Tienes voz bonita hablando. ¡Oh, japonés! Wait. Espera. Espera. And wait. Okay. Ministry of Truth. So we're going back to Vivek.
We make a special trip just for you. Say low price. We make a special trip just for you. Say low price.
Yes! So now I'm at 10. temple. And she's at Ministry of Truth. I just don't know where that is. Oh wait, isn't that down here? No. Above you? High Franc? What do you mean? Up there? What the hell? Can you only levitate to that? What on earth? Trying to stop the moon? Would you like to donate a portion of Rising Force and ask for a blessing? What does that mean? Oh, cool. This is gonna be too complicated, right? I was trying to look for something that would do, like, fortify luck.
Hello, everyone.
Shoot. I did beat the assassin. No! Morrowind.exe has stopped working. No! The run is really funny, Wolf. Hi, Liam. Oh, it's unlocked. Okay, cool. I'm still levitating? How long am I gonna be levitating for? Forever? dispel my blessing?
What do you want?
Oh. What? Where is she? Wow, I really hate this blessing, though. Wait. Excuse me? Prison keep. Ow! Is this where she is? Is my bounty at anything for breaking in here? No, it's not. Can I just kill these people? That'd be cool.
Hello, everyone.
Why are you not catching on fire like you're supposed to? Okay, question. So I enchanted this thing. Do I have to, like, activate this thing first, I guess? What's this thing called? Poison bow. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. What the hell? Why won't I cast this? No, it's already charged. Oh, they resist fire? Damn. Okay.
You in.
Damn, they're strong. Damn, they're strong. my gut not work?
Hello, everyone.
What the hell? Why are none of my spells working? Is it because I'm levitating? Because I don't know how to get rid of that. Where's my bow? There it is. I should have poison arrows, don't I? Where'd all my poison arrows go? Huh. Oh, this is a poison bow. This isn't even a fire bow. Dude, why is this not working? Are they just really strong? No, I mean, why is the spell not working when I hit him? Maybe they're just really strong? Oh, see, this guy is a lot less strong. Oh, shoot. Damn, they're strong, dude. They're so strong. Can't see anything. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck! I was doing so good, too. How do you have constant levitation? I got a blessing, and I don't know how to get rid of the blessing. Well, at least I know the strat now, right? Might be better to run through. No, I want to steal their stuff. Okay, I don't have any more magic potions. That's okay. We're gonna do Scroll of Vitality, Demon Tonka, Bound Dagger. Okay, there's one. I have no more Scrolls of Vitality. Shoot. Gotta be careful. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Okay. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. He's blocking me. Oh, my item doesn't have charge. That's why it's so stinky. God, you're annoying. He's so freaking strong. Oh, this is the guy with the magic. Good, I want to get rid of you. Oh my god, so close. Yes. Oh, oh! Oh my god. Where are they all coming from? Stop blocking me. Yeah, can't block me if I'm a buggy, can ya? Oh, this item doesn't have any charge. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, that's right. Get poisoned, idiot. Look, prisoners! I'm saving you! Okay, one more. Okay. Okay. Demon Tonto. I did it! Loot their armor for free money? Yeah, duh. Yeah, duh. Alright. We did it. I guess I should make a mark here, right? I need to get rid of this blessing. It's really annoying. Oh, I don't have any magic. Oh no. Can I like drink something that'll restore my what am I gonna do? I can't restore my magic. Oh, never mind. I have one left. No resting? No, because I'm not on solid ground. Okay, marked. So, you don't need to kill them all. I want to kill them all for their armor. Oh my god, my bounty is so high. All right, here's the plan. I'm gonna go to the Thieves Guild in Balmora. We're gonna go see Sugar Tits to get rid of my bounty. Yes, we're gonna do the creeper shuffle.
I can
May the wind be on your back.
Outlander.
Who am I freeing from here? Her?
What is this about?
Who am I freeing? Milo. Where is she? Holding cells.
All right, I'm listening.
They can't make you pay if they can't catch you. Oh, that's true. Lila? Yeah! Fine. Wow, she doesn't want to even get out of jail. She doesn't want to associate with a freaking outlaw. Yes, I have the scrolls, don't worry.
You may speak.
At all.
Someone has taken their toll on you.
Hello, everyone.
Damn, expensive. They're heavy though. Ooh, I'm not encumbered. Ooh. It's a long blade though. Oh. What the hell? What do I recall? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, he's coming. Oh Lord, he's coming. The armor's in my pocket. Oh my god, wait, no! Wait, you're right. I have to take their armor off their bodies, right? So it doesn't despawn? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, now we're good. catch me if I'm up in the sky. You know what? I should go to Balmora right away. Okay. Are there no boats that I could take? I guess not. Not anywhere close. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just levitating out of Vivek. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go right to Balmora. So I can get rid of this bounty, and then it'll all be good. I know she's in a room. She doesn't want to associate me because my bounty's so high. Thank you, Pharaoh. Yo, these boots are crazy. We're already at the foreign quarter? That's wild. That is wild. That's wild how fast that was. Oh my god.
What do you want?
Wow, everyone hates my guts. What am I, walking to Balmora? I'm gonna have to freaking walk to Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
Okay. Never mind, he just needed to be bribed a little bit.
We make a special.
Oh, sugar tits!
What do you want?
My time is precious, so make
Who
it
gets
quick.
rid of my... Who gets rid of the something on my head?
Where is that snake?
Oh wait, she's at the other one, right? Across the river. Yeah, yeah, okay. I just remembered. I'm like, this doesn't look... I didn't pass sugar tits. This is somebody's house. Right? Oh, sugar tits.
I can't help you. Get healed elsewhere.
Riel. Oh yeah, it's the
Hello.
barkeeper, isn't it?
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
You? Yep. Yippee! No more price on my head. I'm in the Morag Tong, but people told me I could hard lock my game if I kill people too early on. So we killed one person, but now I'm
Why is
paranoid.
my friend here?
Okay, now I need to get rid of this blessing. I could get rid of one blessing by activating a different blessing, yes? You guys, how do I get rid of this blessing? I don't know what to do. I tried Dispel. I used a Dispel potion. It didn't work. No, you guys are wrong. I used a spell. That was my first thought, and I used Potion of Dispel, and it didn't freaking work. Yeah, look, I drank my only one. It wasn't strong enough? Where do I get a strong one from? Man, what the hell? Hold on. I'm just gonna spawn it. Console, command, Morrowind, strong, potion of dispel. Okay. Ta-da. You guys, it didn't work! I'm still hovering! I told you I drank a dispel. Let's look up if there's a console command for removing blessing. Oh, you can wait for it to expire naturally? No, because I can only rest on solid ground, you fudge. Are you serious? My crime has been reported, you guys. My crime has been reported for trying to sleep in someone else's bed. Accelerate the time? I can't because I'm not on solid ground. But I could try to sleep in a bed. I guess that's what I'll do is try to sleep in a bed, right? I've been trying to wait it out and then I keep forgetting I have to be on solid ground. I like this blessing, but I don't like it when I'm trying to like do stuff. Yes! I'm so freaking fast. I'm so freaking fast. Okay, let's recall. Oh wait, no, we're not recalling. First, we're selling the stuff that's in our pockets already. Look at us! Look how exciting! I always thought it was strange it was illegal to sleep in someone's bed. I mean, it's only a bounty of $5, but still. Really? No one was even watching, and it's like your crime has been reported? Okay. Hola, just saw. ¿Qué tal?
Of course.
so fast.
Ah, a visitor. What may I do for you?
Don't talk to me.
Hello. I hope you won't take too much. Yes.
Moob. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be so freaking rich, you guys. Wasn't there another sword I got from those dudes, or no? Oh, I left it on the ground, I think. Okay. I have $74,000. Why aren't you doing the creeper shuffle? What do you mean?
There is no escape.
Oh my god! Wait, now they're just naked. Where the hell am I? I marked the place. What's going on? Wait, you guys. I marked the place. What happened? Okay, I guess I gotta be careful. It's okay, we're so fast. That's 2 of them.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
What is the creeper shuffle? I thought I was doing it when I was doing the weight thing. 1 hour? Thank you! Thank you! Sorry, I'm trying to get this done quickly so we can move on. just make a mark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing I quick saved.
Probably nothing.
Mark. Okay.
Do I know you?
Okay, so there's my X. Yes.
All right, I'm listening.
Speak up.
No! I forgot to climb up as soon as I was done, sorry.
All right, I'm listening.
What's your story?
Alright, so Mark is done. And I have 3 divine interventions, so don't worry about me. I just have to
Hello, everyone.
Okay. Okay. Where am I? Ebonheart. Cool. We're going to Balmora. I played this game so much when I was younger. It's so much fun, dude. So much fun. Am I there already? No, I was gonna say that was really, really fast. See you later, flightless losers. What dorks? They can't freaking fly. Where's their blessing? Where's their gift of flight? Mars, you knew he was in disarray, didn't you? Your ESPN, it was Mars's ESPN, gift of ESPN. I imagine mom put on her her mom voice, like her gentle parenting, like, Timebot doesn't need to be relentless until she's over time. Okay? Shiva shiva ya, shiva ya, shiva ya. Okay. Okay, see, now that I know what I'm doing, it's going a lot faster. These are the Adderall boots, aren't they? Excuse me, sugar tits. Excuse me. Price on my head. Cha cha. All done.
My
Perfect.
prices are the best in town.
Now we can sleep and we can go to Creeper. What's the Creeper Shuffle? I thought it was exactly what I was doing. Altmers will see you flag and say you can't afford a Silt Strider. Altmers are high elves, right? Are there high elves in this game? Yeah, there are, right? They're the funky looking ones, like the really tall, pasty ones.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Have you run into trouble?
You sell things Creeper can afford so he has more gold. Wait, you can do that? So wait, do I just do it over and over again? Like I just keep selling him things that he can actually afford? Okay. Oh, you buy his items. Buy as much of his inventory as you can to maximize his goal. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I see.
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
So he doesn't just like permanently carry more gold. It's just from my pocket. Yeah?
What may I do for you?
And then you sell his cheap items back to him.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I got it. That's really clever. Thank you guys. I didn't think of that.
Hello, everyone.
Have $50,000 offer. Okay. Now you buy my expensive stuff, okay? And now I just sell him my expensive stuff, yes? Because now he has $55,000. So anything that's over 5,000 is what I'm selling right now, yes? Okay. $12,000. It's gonna take freaking forever, bro. There you go. No, I bought that from him. Whatever.
Hello, everyone.
Oops. Okay, so I have to buy the, for this to work properly, I have to buy the cheaper stuff, yes? Like, I can't buy the stuff that's worth over 5,000. Here, we'll buy the Dark Brotherhood stuff. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting full price. Cool. and then we'll wait again and sell him back the Dark Brotherhood stuff. Yes? So then he... Right? That's how this works? I think that's it. Okay, so
Say your needs.
I have 68,000 now. Sure, Halalu, if you like creepy guys, huh? What? Look, all the prisoners are out. Nice.
All right, I'm listening.
Common pants.
Head on.
Ooh, I'm just there. I don't have a bounty, right? Should I? No. Okay. Ooh, scary. There's a house in Balmora where you can get unlimited free storage. Yeah, Caius's house, that's where I keep all my stuff. Is that what you meant? Vivek's palace was supposed to have planets orbiting it and look way cooler. Well, why would there be other planets on top of planets, though? Because our planet is Tamriel, right? I do love that we can see the other planets in the sky sometimes. Oh, Nirn is the planet. Yes, sorry. Nirnroot. Yes, Nirn. Tamriel is the continent.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
I did know that. I didn't know Nirn was the planet. Ta-da!
Greetings.
And then we get to free this lady.
You want something?
Move!
I'm listening.
I'm listening. This makes me miss Oblivion so much. Queeble. Oh, Queeble, where are you? on, I didn't wait long enough. He's not reloaded to 5 yet. Okay. Dowie. Okay. So now he's got 12, so we'll sell him the big stuff. Do I even have big stuff or no? Yeah, the cuirasses. Perfect. One more time. Shoot. I almost have $100,000, bro. It's so easy to get money if you just kill guards. Like, yeah, they were a little annoying to kill, but... Man, that blessing, now that I know where that blessing of levitation is, I kind of want to use it when I like fight anything that's hard. Hi, Donnie. Hi, Don. Oh, Skuma's waking up to say hi to you. She's meowing. Ton, she was sleeping in here. She got up, went meow, and went running. So cute. Oh, blast armor is light armor? I don't know where to get it, though.
Can anyone guess this here tail?
Anyone want to guess this here tail?
Who does this tail belong to now? Ghost Gate, wrong. Baby? Wrong.
No, come on, it's a big Fadolfi.
Could either be Claude, Bubbles, or Edward.
Hello.
Ugh.
Did you want something?
I got that phone. Papa got you guys some
I like your armor, thank you.
Is there something?
I need one divine intervention scroll for myself. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer for you if you have one, but if you haven't got one for yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. Now listen, here's my plan. Give me divine intervention. I'll meet you at a secret dissident priest monastery at Holamayan. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Lata Hateria on the east docks of Ebonheart. Tell her I sent you and that you want to go fishing. She'll bring you to Halamayan by boat. Oh, sweet! My boat will meet you there, and we'll get to the lost prophecies from Gilvis Barreto, the leader of the distant race. Magic conceals the Halamayan entrance. Speak to Vevrinar and the monk at the dock about the hidden entrance. Sweet.
Want a snack?
That's really sick.
I you can't grab one on us.
Well,
Sorry,
Move!
my time is short, so get on with it.
May the wind be on your back.
probably nothing.
Okay.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Don't talk to me. Busy. Jail. Nope. Jail. Okay. So we've got to do divine intervention. And now we gotta go to the docks. I don't know where the docks are. East Docks. Oh, it's probably over here. I just can't see it. Yep, there it is. Okay, right? That's gotta be the East Docks. Okay. Oh, it's the plunger. Okay, is this the East Docks? Tell her I want to go fishing. Yep, there she is! My friend said you want to go fishing. Yes, I do. Halamayan. Okay. Okay, how do I tell her I want to go there?
Anytime now.
No, I'm not using moans. Is this supposed to be Halamayan? Oh, okay. Thank you. Confused me. And then I talked to this person. The monastery is here on the island. Take the stone pathway north from the docks and the path uphill. The entrance is hidden by a magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path and the portal will open at dusk and dawn only. Magical twilight hours sacred to Azora. Maramilo has told us if you're coming you can find— this is so cool. You can find her in the library with Master Barello. Hey, it's me, Barello. Later I can arrange for your return to Vivek whenever you're ready. Awesome. This is a sweet quest. I really like this particular quest.
Outlander.
Bring some Canadian night crawlers, don't ya know? You betcha. Right? Right? Canadian night crawlers. Oops. Oh. Stone pathway. Leads uphill to the entrance. Okay, so I'm just going up to the top of the stone pathway, I suppose. no. That was so scary. Okay, is this the entrance, maybe? 10, 11, 12. 1. Okay, this is not dawn. Oh, top of the evening to ya. Ermila has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Barello, the abbot of our monastery and the head of our secret order. We've adopted the name Dissident Priests. We're fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, but we're troubled that the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagoth-Ur's evil power. Leave him alone. This is propaganda. Dagoth-Ur's power seems to wax as the tribunal's power wanes. Read the Progress of Truth. I have. And the other documents in our library, and you'll see why we're uneasy. What you got for sale? Will you buy only $500? Damn.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Should I keep any of these?
What was that?
What was that? It is. They all get powerful. What? It is all propaganda? I know it is. I like Dagoth-Ur. I've been so excited throughout this entire game to learn more about what's going on. And like,
What does that say?
it's so
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
the way that Dagoth comes into our dreams, and like we get that letter, and it seems like he's a good guy, but then everyone's talking all this crap about him. It's like you just naturally form your own opinion that it could be propaganda, and I love that. Where is she?
What say you?
This place is huge. Enchanted. The library. Okay. Oh, do you have vitality? No. Ooh, charm. Yo, that's sick. Charm spells? Oh, that's awesome. I don't even care how expensive that is. Fortify luck? Yes, but I have so much money, I'm buying all of these. Yo. These are sick spells.
want?
This place is so cool. I love it here. There's so many cool people here. And it's huge. Move.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Can I sleep here? I can sleep here. Hi. Okay. This place rules, bro. Here's Barcelo. So where's my girl Mila? Maybe she's invisible. Well, hold on. I want to talk to other people first. See what they could teach me. Okay. No one else can teach me anything else. I was kind of hoping for Long Blade. I keep forgetting to train Long Blade whenever I can. How can I help you? Yo, Barello. What's her name? There we go. Our interest in the Nerevarine used to be a matter of principle. Was my voice really low this whole time? Because I forgot I turned it down for recording. A willingness to consider the validity of mystical insights rejected by Timon. Now Dagoth grows stronger, while Tribunal grows weaker. In the return of Saint Nerevar. Saint Nerevar! Even if only we're born in spirit, may be the best prospect of our salvation. So long as the Ordinators in the Tribunal and the Armigers could contain the Blight and Dagoth's creatures within the Ghost Fence, faith in the Temple... Oh, I know where that is. Power was strong, but now travelers and settlers suffer from blight storms, marauding monsters, and the people fear the temple is losing its ages-old battle with the devil. Damn, they're calling him a devil and shit? Man. A significant part of the temple hierarchy might be more inclined to accept and tolerate differences in opinion in dogma. But other parts of the temple, in particular the Ordinators under Barcelo, claim the threat from Red Mountain and Dagoth can only be resisted with unified resolute faith. Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. By the way, here are a few books from our library you might find of interest. Each gives a very different impression of Nerevar. Oh. Mera has run terrible risk of remaining at the Hall of Wisdom and Truth, and we are grateful that you've rescued her. Okay, well, where is she? I have reviewed the Apocrypha and have found 2 passages. We've made copies of these passages to give you, the Lost Prophecy and the 7 Curses. That may offer additional insight into the riddles surrounding the coming... I know. I'm going to Vivek for those damn riddles because I've already been to those doors and been like, what the hell is this? Cogranat's tools. From 7th sign of 11th generation. It's been 11 generations since Nerevar died? Neither Hound nor Guar, nor Seed nor Harrow, but Dragonborn. We're Dragonborn in this one too? But Dragonborn and far star marked. Outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain. Blessed guest counters 7 curses. Star-blessed hand wields thrice cursed blade to reap the harvest of the unmourned house. Perfect. I've annotated your copy of the Lost Prophecy with our best efforts at interpretation, but a rough summary might be: an Outlander, foreign-born, but welcomed as a guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth, House Dwemer, or both. I'm gonna choose House Dwemer because I know that they're already dead and there's only one left. And Dagoth is my dude. Do I have a choice later? He has so much already. He's like 7 nicknames. Okay, hold on. The Nerevarine, an Outlander that wouldn't please many Ashlanders, as many explain the prophecy got lost. Okay. Okay, the 7 curses reads as follows. Through the doors of the unmourned house. Oh, God. Okay, so that's probably the Dwemer house. Because they've been tell me if I'm right, yes or no, for that first riddle. Right? Because nobody mourns the Dwemers, and they're gone. Right? No, I'm not levitating. Oh, it's just a lore piece? Wait, this isn't an actual riddle? I thought it was. Where scoffers scoff. Oh, nobody mourns House Dagoth. Okay, okay. Through the doors of the unmourned house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme. Propaganda again. Yeah, the 6th house, the Dagon house. Okay. Dagoth, I mean. From the halls of the earth-breaking house ring 7 curses of gods blasphemed. This is so cool because they took the heart of a god to become false gods, yes? How do you like Morrowind? Love it. Love it. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash, flesh, ghosts, seed, despair, dreams. We have the curse of dreams. Your copy of the 7 curses bears our guesses at interpreting the verse. In short form, 7 curses come from House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. Fire and ash come from Red Mountain. Flesh is Corpus. Oh, shoot. So we've done both of those things. Ghost, seed, and despair are unclear, but Curse of Dreams seems to refer to recent cases of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in the towns. So we've gotten, like, 3 or 4 of those curses already. Huh. Okay. The hieroglyph are collected priestly writings of the temple. The apocrypha are the hidden writings, the secret known only the highest levels of priesthood. Defying the temple, we've gathered as much of the apocrypha as we can here in Halamayan. One of the chief disputes between the temple and the dissident priests is that the temple hides the truth from its followers. Okay, hate that. Oh. Already did that. Okay, so that's all the information I can get from him. Goodbye. Now where on earth is Mila? Don't I need to talk to her? Oh, God. How do I know which one is the... How do I know which one is my main quest? No, no. I don't get it. Okay. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Back to Caius, maybe? Bring these to Nabati Mesa. Oh, okay. I know where I'm going. I'm going to that Ash place. Malamar. Hi, Mars. She's over there, Ginger. Damn, time has gone by really fast tonight. Which is nice for me because my cramps are killing me. Okay. The real Nerevar. So let's see. We have several versions of Nerevar in here. When the Dunmer fall enveloped Morrowind, there were many warring clans with no law or leader in common. One Dunmer warlord, thank you Mars. Nerevar had the ambition to rule all the Dunmer. In that time, House Dwemer were great enchanters, so Nerevar went in secret to a Dunmer smith and asked him for an enchanted ring that would help him. The ring gave its wearer great powers of persuasion. For safety, it was enchanted to instantly kill anyone who wore it except for Nerevar. The ring was called Moon and Star, and it helped Nerevar unite the various clans. Oh, sick. Later, however, disputes over religion divided the council, Dwemer and Dagoth on one side and the other houses on the other. Dwemer and Gagoth invited Orc and Nord clans as allies and head northwest Morrowind, while Nerevar mustered the other houses and nomad tribes and marched to meet the Dwemer Dagoth Westerner forces. The armies met at Red Mountain at a Dwemer stronghold. I'm dyslexic. This typeface is very hard to read with all the serifs. Sorry if I'm tripping up. The armies met at Red Mountain, a Dwemer stronghold. The Dwemer were defeated with a great slaughter. Damn. And terrible sorceries were used, resulting in the utter extermination of House Dwemer, House Dagoth, and their allies. Yeah, sure. Propaganda. Nerevar was killed in the battle and his ring lost, but Nerevar's alliance survives in Morrowind's ruling and political institution, the Grand Council. Okay, cool. How much is this worth? Not much. I'm leaving it here. We read it. Now, Nerevar, Moon, and Star. Let's read this one. This is a selection from series of monographs by various okay, so this is an imperial... This will be interesting. This is an imperial perspective on Nerevar. This is really cool. This is really cool lore. I love this. Okay, this is what the Imperials think about Nerevar. There's a theory all of the stories happen because of a rip in space and time called Dragon Break. I mean, they did mention the Dragonborn, so it's possible. Is the Nerevarine a Dragonborn, or Nerevar was a Dragonborn, or both? Because I don't know why they would bring it up if one or both of those things weren't true. Okay. In ancient days, the Deep Elves and a great host of outlanders from the west came to steal the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the House people. But he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law and became as one of us. Huh. So when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, to honor the way of the spirits and rights of the land, all the tribes joined the House people to fight a great battle at Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer, tribesmen, and housemen died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the outlanders driven from the land. There's no mention of House Dagoth. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, and, setting themselves up as gods, neglected Nerevar's promises to the tribes. Okay. It is said that Nerevar will come again with his ring and cast down the false gods, and the power of his ring will make good his promises to the tribes to honor the spirits and drive the outsiders from the land. Interesting, because this one does not harp on the 6th house and Dagoth-Ur at all. They blame it on the Dwemers. It was essentially just like all of the Dark Elves and the tribal people, yes, versus the Dwemers. That's what the Imperials report, yes? Yes? I just want to make sure I'm understanding this. Yes, okay. So as far as this book is concerned, from Imperial's point of view, they're saying it was all the Dwemer's part, the Dwemer house, and all of the Dark Elves houses. It was basically everybody in Morrowind and the Dark Elves against Dwemer. That's so weird. Okay. Because the other one said it was Nerevar. The other one said it was Nerevar and some tribal people, like Ashlanders, I'm assuming. They said it was Nerevar, a bunch of other people, and tribal, like indigenous people. And then there was the 6th house, Dagoth-Ur. The Dwemers, they were like on the same side. And there was Northwest Morrowind. So like they had the Northwestern people allied with them. Nerevar had the other people, but this one doesn't mention Dagoth at all. Dwemer kind of built a literal god out of metal, powered by the heart that Dagoth is mimicking, and snitched. Yes, so this hasn't told me about the heart yet, but it has told me about how they went back on Nerevar's, his, like, you know, his pillars of beliefs and trust, and they made themselves into false gods. It's just interesting that the Imperial reports on this don't mention the Sixth House or Dagoth-Ur at all. There should be one more Nerevar book, is there not? Maybe it's Progress of Truth? Oops. Progress of Truth, compiled by the Dissonant Priests. Concerning the points of temple doctrine challenged by the Dissonant Priests. 1. The divinity of the tribunal. Temple doctrine claims their apotheosis was miraculously achieved through questing virtue knowledge, testing, battling with evil. Temple doctrine claims that their divine powers and immortality are ultimately conferred as a communal judgment by the Dunmer ancestors, including, among others, the god Daedra, the prophet Veleth, and Saint Nerevar. Dissident priests ask whether Dagoth-Ur's powers and the tribunal powers might ultimately derive from the same source, Red Mountain. Okay, so this is them studying about where this power source is coming from, which is the heart that is in Red Mountain. Yes? All right. Sources in the Apocrypha suggest that the tribunal relied on a profanely enchanted tools to achieve godhead, and that those unholy devices were the ones originally created by the ungodly Dwemer sorcerer Kagrenak to create the false construct Nimidium. Is Kagrenak the last Dunmer, the one that I met? Is that the one that I met? Okay, 2. The purity of the tribunal. The dissident priests say that the temple has always maintained a public face, represented by the Hygropha, the priestly writings, and a hidden face, represented by the Apocrypha. Oh, the hidden writings. The public account portrays the actions of the tribunal in a heroic light, while the hidden writings reveal secrets, untruths, inconsistencies. You know what? Real life mimics art, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? No, we didn't meet Kagrenak. Okay, yeah, I guess that wasn't the guy. What was that guy's name? That guy that was like down in the temple, like in the prisons where everyone had the disease. The last Dwemer. 7 minutes. Thank you, Mars. Thank you, Thomas. Okay. The public account portrays the actions of the tribunal in a heroic light. The hidden writings talk about all of the shit that they hid. Okay. In particular, conflicting accounts of the battle at Red Mountain raise questions about the tribunal's conduct and about the source of their subsequent apotheosis. Also, there's good evidence that the tribunal have been concealing the true nature of the threat posed by Dagoth-Ur at Red Mountain, misleading the people about the tribunal's ability to protect Morrowind from Dagoth-Ur, and concealing a recent dramatic diminishing of the tribunal's magical powers. Yes, because the guy before was telling us that the tribunal's powers were waning as Dagoths were waxing, and they don't know why. Yes, I'm understanding. Temple accounts of the Battle of Red Mountain. Okay, cool. Ashlander tradition does not place the tribunal at Red Mountain and holds that the Dwemer destroyed themselves. Damn, that's some propaganda. Rather than that Nerevar destroyed them. Okay. Ashlander tradition further holds that Nerevar left Dagoth-Ur guarding the profane secrets of Red Mountain while Nerevar went to confer with the Grand Council. Wait, this might be the version that I believe. This one makes the most sense to me so far. This one makes the most sense to me so far because this one talks about the alliance that Nerevar and Dagoth-Ur had, and from the letters and the dreams that we had with Dagoth-Ur, this one makes the most sense. Yeah, Kagrenak struck the heart to draw the power and the Dwemer disappeared. See? They did it to them damn selves. Yes, this one does make the most sense given everything so far. Yeah, this one makes the most sense. Ashlander tradition, and of course, it's the Ashlanders. It's the people who were right there, because the Ashlands are where Red Mountain was. So of course they have the most accurate depiction. Like, you gotta trust the people who were there. This is the one that I trust so far. Ashlander tradition does not place the tribunal at Red Mountain and holds that the Dwemer destroyed themselves rather than Nerevar destroyed them. Ashlander tradition further holds that Nerevar left Dagoth guarding the profane secrets of Red Mountain, makes sense, while Nerevar went to confer with the Grand Council, i.e. the tribunal. That Nerevar died at the conference, not of his wounds, according to the Ashlanders, but from treachery, yeah. And that subsequently the tribunal confronted a defiant Dagoth within Red Mountain, then drove Dagoth beneath Red Mountain when he would not yield to their will. That makes the most sense to me. So it was the tribunal who killed Nerevar. Okay. Veneration of the Daedra, saints, and ancestors. While challenging the divinity of the tribunal, the dissidents do not challenge the... I don't really understand who the tribunal are. The tribunal are not Ashlanders. They're different. Oh, the tribunal temple. Is the tribunal temple, like, are they imperial or no? The Ashlanders are trustworthy because they don't use tribunal temple propaganda. Okay. The tribunal is Vivek, Almalexia. Oh, yes! Yes, the false gods. Yes. Okay. All right. Those are the three. Those are the three who took the godhood from themselves, from the heart that's in Red Mountain. Okay, I'm putting it together now. Nerevar, Dagoth. They knew the secrets of Red Mountain. They knew the heart was in there. Nerevar said, you stay here and guard the mountain. I'm going to go to council, the tribunal council, and I'm going to go confer with them, right? He goes. He gets betrayed. They kill him. The tribunal go to Red Mountain. It's 3 against 1. They drive Dagoth underground, under Red Mountain, and they use the heart to become false gods. Yes? They were Nerevar's close... Oh, yeah, we did learn. He first went to comfort the Dwemer king. He denied because he didn't know what Kagrenak was doing. Yes, while all this was going on, Kagrenak touched the heart, destroyed the Dwemer on his own accord. You can eventually meet 2 out of these 3 gods. Well, yeah, I stole from one of their treasuries. Basically, Nerevar gets the ultimate backstab by his lover and her friends. Yep. It's very Caesar. It's very Julius Caesar, which, like, I didn't know Julius Caesar personally. So I don't know if I feel bad for him or not. If I'm just basing it off of, like, Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, yeah, I feel kind of bad for him. Okay. While challenging the divinity of the tribunal, the dissidents do not challenge the sainthood or heroism of the tribunal. In fact, the dissident priests advocate restoring many of the elements of fundamentalist ancestor worship. Okay. As practiced by the Ashlanders and Saint Velith. Exactly how this would work is debated inconclusively within the dissident priests. Okay. 5. Denial of the prophecies of the incarnate and the persecution of the Nerevarines. Though no consensus exists among the dissidents about whether the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine, they all agree that the persecution of the Nerevarines is unjust. Okay, I fucks with these people. And politically motivated. I kind of fucks with these people. I kind of like the dissident priests. I kind of like them. The dissident priests do not reject mysticism, revelation, or prophecy as part of the religious experience, period. The dissidents have not resolved the issue of true or false insights. They have studied the mysticism of the Ashlander ancestor cults. Okay, they're cultured on other people's culture. I love that. They're educated on other people's culture. I kind of like them. In particular, the rites of the Ashlander seers and wise women, and the prophecies of the incarnate. Okay. Many among the dissident priests have come to believe that the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine, period, and have made a systematic study of prophecies recorded in temple archives. Okay. wrap it up. I'm just gonna finish this book because it's almost done, and then we'll be at the end of stream. It's just two more pages. Okay, authority of the Archcanon and the Ordinators. Ooh. The dissident priests reject the authority. Yeah! Fuck 12! Yeah, what do? Okay. The dissident priests reject the authority of the Archcanon and the Ordinators. I like these guys. The temple hierarchy has been corrupted by self-interest and politics. I love these guys! I would join. I fear I would join this cult. It's an Nerevarine cult. I fear I would join it. I would. I fear I would join this cult. Okay. No longer acts in the best interest of the temple or its worshippers. The dissident priests believe the Archcanon and the Ordinators speak for themselves, not for the tribunal. The Inquisition and use of terror and torture by the Ordinators. Oh, shoot. Within the temple hierarchy, it is an open secret that the Ordinators rely on abduction, terror, torture, and secret imprisonment to discourage heresy and dissent. Sounds familiar. Moving on. The dissident priests feel that the Ordinators are either out of control or tools used to maintain a corrupt priesthood in power. So, moving on. Fundamentals of temple doctrine, charity of the poor, education, and the ignorant, protection of the weak. I really do fucks with the dissident priests. All my homies F with the Ashlanders and dissident priests. No, for real. I wasn't sure about the Ashlanders, obviously, because I was an outsider, but like now I'm a welcomed guest, and now I'm learning more about them, and I really like them. Exactly, Crotoid. Exactly. That's exactly what I was implying, but I can't say it. Though the dissident priests acknowledge that most rank-and-file priests honor the best tradition of the temple, they believe that many priests in higher ranks are interested more in love of authority and luxury than in the welfare of the poor, weak, and ignorant. Yo! What a perfect time to play this game. What a perfect time for the lore of this game. Burn it all down, dude. In the game, of course. In the game. Come on, dissident priests. Let's burn it to the ground. In game, of course. Yeah, this is fantastic. Skyrim Reddit is a rabbit hole. I want to go on Morrowind Reddit. I'm like obsessed with this story right now. This is so much. This might be my favorite one because Oblivion plotline. The Oblivion plotline I found better than the Skyrim plotline. This I'm finding better than the Oblivion plotline. Look at Skyrim part of your Discord. That's how it's considered. This is why Morrowind Stan loves Morrowind the most. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic. And I thought I loved it. Like, I stood with the Empire and with Martin Septim. I always played as a Stormcloak in all my Skyrim playthroughs until I played Oblivion. I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. Like, I learned about the events of Oblivion, and I'm like, wait, but I kind of stand with Martin Septim. Like, I don't know. Like, Skyrim does kind of belong to the Nords. And it made me question everything. No hate to Skyrim, but the politics and lore of Morrowind are so much more complex than the Civil War in Skyrim. Yeah, we're getting propagandized. I've only been playing this game for what? Like 15 hours? Or something like that. And the amount of propaganda that I've gotten 3 different stories about this war that took place. I've gotten 2 different versions of Nerevar, one from the government, one from the indigenous people, the Ashlanders. And I've been getting propagandized the whole game, depending on who I speak to. They're just, I think it's incredible how, depending on who we're talking to, they're feeding us different information, and that information is conflicting. That's what I love about this game so far. That's really what I love about this game so far, is like, everyone's telling me, so many people are telling me Dagoth is the devil. He's a demon. The 6th house. Nobody mourn them. We hate Dagoth, right? And then I'm getting messages from the sleepers saying Dagoth loves you, and there's a whole bunch of people who are like, no, Dagoth didn't do anything wrong. And it's like, okay, well, which one is propaganda? There's also an entire DLC based on political conflict between the monarchy and temple. Is that the tribunals? Because I have the DLCs. Oblivion / Skyrim is spoon-fed greatness, and Morrowind is lore-drenched but can be easily missed. That's why I always read the books. And I always did in Skyrim too. Yeah, this is fantastic. Lore time! Don't worry, I'm not playing. I'm allowed to yap past my 3 hours. This is fantastic. Yeah, it's kind of making Oblivion look like nothing. I mean, Oblivion was really cool. I did really like the plot in Oblivion because, like I always say, it felt like the stakes were very high. Like, everything's gonna fall apart if we don't close the Oblivion gates. Skyrim was just like, hey, you're the Dragonborn. And you basically go through the plot of discovering that there's a civil war, but you can join either side, you know. This is so much more in depth, though. Welcome to being a Morrow boomer. I love this game. I love this game. Nice to have ya. Yeah, this is what did it for me, I think. It might end up being my favorite. This is fantastic. This is why we need Skywind mod to finish. Yeah, this is a fantastic plot. And you know what makes me so sad is I bet there's probably more people than not that get these books and don't read them. They just go and sell them, or they go and put them on their bookshelves. They don't read them. They don't understand. Because you know who would do that? My husband. My husband never reads any lore. He doesn't talk to NPCs. And I'm obsessed with doing that stuff. Like, it's my favorite part of any game. That's why I had such a hard time with Souls games, because they don't do this. Oblivion finishes and the world feels empty. Morrowind finishes and you wonder how much more there is. Bethesda has so much potential to much other games like Morrowind, but they fell off so bad. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. People have been telling me that, but I'm like, I don't know, dude. I love Skyrim, and I still love Skyrim. And I love Oblivion. Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do this? Like, this is so much. You know what I think it is I think that we're the minority. People like me and people like you guys who like, who like eat this shit up, right? I think we're the minority. I think there's not many people who want to read 1 million words in 300 different books in game. But listen, if it's a main quest character, yeah, it feels like a money grab, right? Like, they didn't put all of this into Oblivion. They put a little, they put like 50% of this into Oblivion, and it was still amazing. 10 out of 10. No notes, including the bugs. Love them. And they still made money. They still made the same amount of money, so they were like, oh, we can do even less lore in Elder Scrolls V and still make money. That's what it feels like, right? They axed over 50 people from Elder Scrolls 6 dev team now. Oh my god, come on. Did you see that Baldur's Gate 4, they fired Larian Studios developing it, and now nobody will take it on as a project. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit, because Larian made an incredible game, made Game of the Year. It was an incredible experience, just set the bar so freaking high. And they're like, nah, we don't want to pay them. We're going to get someone to do it cheaper. And every other studio that they've tried to take Baldur's Gate 4, they're like, nope, we won't take it. The bar was set too high, like you said. Yeah, and you know what? It's an easy fix. Just pay Larian. Pay them. Pay them. Run them their bag now. It's such a stupid move. And you know what? In all the comments, it makes me smile. You know that meme of like Zendaya looking at her phone in bed? That's what I'm like when I look in the comment sections, because it's like, people are saying, I swear on everything, I'm not playing Baldur's Gate 4 if it's not developed by Larian. And I'm like, I won't play it either. It's that easy. I didn't play, there's a newer game. Some game that just came out. My husband played it for like a couple days. And he's like, you would really like this game. And I'm like, I'm not playing it. They use generative AI. I refuse. I won't do it. I'm not missing out on anything. I have so many more games I could play. I'm not playing AI games. I have 2 legs that let me walk. Let me chop them off and crawl. It was insane. It's just money. It's just money. You're so greedy. And yeah, I don't want to play your stupid game. If you don't want to play, if you don't want to pay the developer team, the game studio that got you Game of the Year, you're gonna fire them and try to get someone else to pick up where they left off. Good. I hope everybody tells you no. Oh, there's a similar story with Obsidian Games that made Fallout New Vegas. The best game fired them, and then Obsidian broke off and made their own bangers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love to see that. Gotta think of the shareholders. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Don't publicly trade it. It's that simple. 25 plus years of Elder Scrolls experience, developers gone. It makes me sick. They fired people on the original Oblivion dev team. Did you guys see remember when Oblivion? But my money! Yes, we're laughing, Shiv. What will I do without my money? It makes me so mad. Not even mad. It's just like we're headed for like the end of humanity. If this is all, money isn't real. Like, we created it. It's just outrageous. It really, it makes me really sad. It makes me feel like we're going downhill towards a brick wall. You know, like we're on a roller coaster with no brakes, and like we're at the top and we're about to head down into this brick wall and all die because all anyone cares about is money. There's a lot of pushback on AI. It seems there's pros and cons to the technology. I don't like the idea of it being used in art, games, etc. I mean, yeah, I feel the same way. I don't really see any real use for AI, if I'm being honest. I think maybe like as a research tool, if it was reliable, because it lies. All of them, they all lie. So if it was reliable, I would say, and if it had a sustainable source of energy, which it does not, okay? That's why I think there's no pros to it right now. Zero. There's zero pros to it right now because there's no efficient energy source for doing this, right? If AI could be 100% accurate and not fucking lie all the time, then I would think it would be a good tool for research, for reading through things and compiling information and giving them to you verbatim with like works cited, like with their sources cited. But no, it doesn't belong in the arts. It does. It's just, I don't get it. So many studios have no idea how to make money as is. We end up making the worst stories and gimmick. Well, yeah, now people are using AI. They're using generative AI and just making slop. Oh, that's what I was asking you guys. Do you remember when Oblivion Remake came out last year? Remember? Did you guys see the video that was circulating of the original dev team? It was only like 7 developers or something like that. Maybe 17, something like that. It was a small room of developers, and they were all in a room, like huddled around like a desktop computer. And when it like went live, they were watching like it go live and like watching their whole creation, and they were so proud of it. And I'm like, man, how could you fire these people? How could you fire these people? Using AI can be fine. Using AI for art is ridiculous. I don't think there'll ever be a time where I can advocate. I had this conversation with a streamer recently, a couple months ago. It was like several months ago. And they had used AI for their layout. So like the art I have on my layout, they had used generative AI. They had written in the code and whatever. Used AI. And I was like, did you create that? Or is that like somebody's art? And he had said, oh, I use generative AI. And I'm like, oh man, that sucks. Like, do you like art? And he's like, yeah, I always really liked art. But it's a lot to take on, you know? I get it. It's a hobby. It's like any other hobby. He's like, yeah, I really like art. So like AI makes it more accessible. Like, whatever. And I'm like, I had said, I'm like, yeah, I just wish you would like learn, like people like you, like in a nice way, obviously. And I mean it in a nice way. I'm like, I just wish people like you would like pick up art as a hobby instead of like using generative AI. Like even if it's just a little bit at a time, like here and there, that's fine. And then just, I mean, you see what I do. I just use the cover art for a game on my layout. Like there's no reason to use AI, in my opinion, for this at least, for anything, in my opinion. But he was like, his art, I said, oh, just, he said, well, it still takes effort to use generative AI for art. And I'm like, okay, how do you mean? And he said, well, because you have to put in the inputs, right? Like you have to write the prompts and then like it spits out an image and you have to be very, very specific with your prompts. So it ends up taking a while. That's exactly what he said. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know, because I've never used generative AI for art. And I was like, well, did they take it personally? No, he was pretty cool about it. But anyways, that's what he said. He's like, it ends up taking a while. And I was like, oh, thanks for letting me know. I've never used it. Cool to have some perspective. And I'm like, by the way, like, have you ever taken an art class? And / would you take an art class? Like there's so many free classes on YouTube. There's really, you know, you can learn. And he said, verbatim, he said, well, I use AI because I just don't have time to learn art. And I said, my brother, you literally just said that writing the prompts end up taking a lot of time. You literally just said it. You just said it. He's like, oh, well, you know, that's different. That's different because you're like typing the prompts. And I'm like, let me stop you right there. You spend 1 hour correcting your prompts. That's a 1 hour YouTube video you could have watched. Learning a new hobby. And then you didn't even need that AI art on your layout. You didn't even need it. That's an hour. That's it, because he's like, oh, I have kids. Like, I have a full-time job during the day. And I'm like, listen, I get it. But like, you know what would be effective is just 5 minutes every night. They're like just watching an art YouTube video, 10 minutes. Well, I don't have that time. Dude, you just told me that your prompts take like an hour each. Which is it? And he had nothing to say to that, but at least learn Photoshop and use pre-made assets. Yeah, you can buy or Procreate. There are such cheap resources, or free. People do free brush kits for Procreate. You have to pay for like the really good ones, but like on Procreate, most people don't like draw their own hair, draw their own like irises. Artists make packs that you can buy of pre-made brushes, and it's like, it's an iris and like a cornea, and you just do one little dot and it does it for you. You just pick the color and it works as a paintbrush. There's free brush on Photoshop too. Yeah, I've used free brushes on Photoshop. I've used free brushes on Procreate, and they're created by artists. And you know how they get paid? Because there's websites that have these brushes. You can donate to the artist who did it, but also the website does advertising. So they get paid via the advertisers per download, per views on that page. There's just no reason. It's just silly. Cornea eyebrows? Yes, of course. I gave up on my last game on this when I became rich making potions. Why'd you give up? I have a bunch of money right now. Don't qualify it, you're correct. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, but I just don't see a use for it. I mean, like, think about before AI, right? Before AI went mainstream and everyone had access to it. What problem did it solve? How did it make our lives as an everyday person? How did it make our lives better? How? I don't understand it. How? I can't think of a single thing. And you can't say that it's good for getting information because it lies. It's proven to lie over and over and over again. It lies. So you can't even say it's an easy way to get information, because anyone worth their salt will say that you cannot use AI as a source of information. Ask it how many R's there are in strawberry. Dude, no, it's the same thing. Like, how many X's are in. It just makes stuff up. That's the bottom line. It just makes stuff up, and they haven't fixed it. And they've known that it lies and makes things up. They've known since it came out, and people tell them, and they don't care. Making people more dumb and not having them think. You know what I think that they're doing? I know that this is what they're doing. They're making these AI models free right now, right? So the masses will have access to them, and they will become so dependent on, and I've already seen it. You've seen people, we've all seen people that are so dependent, like, oh, let me look that up real quick, and they open up ChatGPT or whatever, and they ask the AI the question instead of going on Google without Gemini and Googling it themselves. Exactly. And then they're gonna put a paywall, and it's gonna be a cheap one at first, and it's gonna be like, oh, well, it's just 99 cents a month. It's just 99 cents a month, and you can have access to the same free stuff that you've always had, but like it's getting too expensive because they're already rolling out, they're already saying that our overhead is too much, right? Like these AI giants, like the CEOs, they're like, we're not making any profits because the overhead is so much, and now there's new regulations. They're preparing us for it's not going to be free anymore, and people are going to be super dependent, and then it's going to be put behind a paywall, and then they're going to say, well, it's just 99 cents a month. Well, yeah, when it's a billion people using AI at 99 cents a month, because that's what they're doing. They're making people dependent on it. It's crazy that people don't see it, and that's why I don't use it. Because it's like, no, why would I want to get dependent on something when I have a brain? I have a brain that works just fine. It's already sending people into psychosis. Yeah, there's actual, diagnosis codes now that are psychosis, like having to do, like they're actively adding new diagnoses to that system because of psychosis that is stemmed from that. Anyways, you know what's interesting? That if you look back on the concerns of the printing press, I know, yes, I was talking about this with someone else recently. One of them being it would devalue the written word, and another that it would make people lazy reading too many books. It's as if any advancement we make is sort of strips away a part of what makes us human. I agree. Yeah, that sucks. The only thing that I see different with that, except not really though, because listen, we talked about the printing press recently, because the logging industry went unchecked for so long that they cut down like 80% of like our ancient trees in the US because they were unchecked. That's what's going on right now with AI. And like actively destroying the planet. That's what's going on with the water. Yeah, so, you know, they had their own problems. You should look up maps. I'm telling you, you're going to be horrified. Look up maps of forests in the United States before the printing press and before the logging industries. And then modern day. It's hard. It might be more than 80%. Like, that's how much they've cut down. Like, all of our oldest trees, thousands of years old, these trees, they just took them down. Water's gonna be the new gold. We're cooked. Yeah, I'm scared. This bubble, yeah. All the money is being passed back and forth between like 10 companies. Yep. But yeah, yeah, and that's still, like, they were like, oh, it's not going to be a big deal. It did have a massive environmental impact because they pay people, like, boatloads of money to plant new trees, and it's still not enough. So the people who said that the logging company being unchecked, back then, you know what I'm saying? Back then when the printing press was happening, they were saying this is going to be really bad. And they're like, no, this is technological advancement. And they're like, no, you're going to do irreparable harm. And they're like, no, we're not. You're stupid. Here we are. 100 years later, almost, and they did do irreparable damage, and we can see it, we can see it physically. Can we use bamboo for replacement of trees? I wish everyone would switch to bamboo, like for most things. I've made my own paper before. Like, you can make your own paper. It's really easy. It's time consuming, but it's easy. Like, if you really need to write on paper, you could make your own. Yes, definitely no. See, Crotoid, that's the thing. I've seen people saying, like, don't plant bamboo next to your nearest data centers, like if they're putting them up. It will spread to the nearby communities. Do not do that. For real, don't do it. Don't do the bamboo route. You know what I have heard though that's absolutely disgusting, and I can't believe people would do this. You remember when the warehouse fires were happening? What those sick people were also doing was taking the expanding foam. You know, the expanding foam insulator that like construction companies use? They were putting those in the toilets because it destroys the whole system and it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to replace. And I've heard of people doing this, I don't know if it's true, to data centers, but if that was like the case, that's insane. That's an insane thing to do. That's crazy. It would cost them so much money. Yeah. With how unbelievably invasive bamboo is, we really should. The bamboo would definitely destroy the data center, but the way that bamboo works, if you don't know how it works, its rooting system goes like this, and then the shoots come from one rooting system. So even if you get rid of like one bamboo or a little bit of its roots, it just keeps going. Like it's so hard to get rid of bamboo. You would be destroying local towns they would be like, it would be damage to the town as well as damage to those centers. Now, as far as I know, the expanding foam only did damage to like those warehouses that people did it in, and it's crazy too, because we want those people caught, like they're criminals, but there's no cameras. You're not allowed to put cameras in bathrooms, so they have no idea who put this expanding foam in the toilets to destroy the plumbing system. So like these people just don't get caught, and it's wild. Yes, I am a millennial. I'm turning 33 in a couple days. Ooh! We're getting Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk before the Elder Scrolls 6. I know. Hola! Bienvenida también. When's your B-Day? July 23rd. I have a wish list in the Discord if you're interested. You don't have to. I do have a lot of, if you're interested in the environment though, I do have a lot of stuff on the wish list that's like specifically environmental. Like wildflowers for my local pollinators. We're transitioning our lawn from grass to like pollinator lawn. Look how beautiful this is. I have a whole, it's like 4 feet by 4 feet, and they're not, this is only like 10% of the blooms. Look at these flowers, how pretty they are. Look at my flowers, how pretty they are. They're so big and there's so many of them. They're so big and there's so many of them. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but they're so gorgeous. Treats for me and Skooma from Shiv. Thank you, Shiv. Oh, my hobies. Oh my god, I almost cried the other day because I left my house going to my doctor's appointment, and I walked past that flower patch in my yard that I grew from seed, and I saw that the honeybees had found it, and they were on all the flowers. And if you didn't know this, honeybees, they come back, like they remember where the location of flowers are. Like certain flowers, their favorite spots, whatever, the colony's favorite spots, and they come back every year. So I'm like, oh my god, they found them, because these are brand new. There's never been flowers here before. I just planted these, like, you know, I don't know, 12 weeks ago. Now they're just blooming. So these are brand new. There's never been flowers here, and the honeybees found them, and I was so proud. And I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna come back every year. This is so exciting. Mine's July 30th, but I'm Gen Z as far as I'm aware. Listen, that's great too. I like how they put millions of dollars into developing robot bees, but not in preserve. Don't get me started. Don't. I'll start sobbing. I'll start sobbing. Dandelions, do you use them? I sure do. I sure do. I have an entire basket of cleaned and processed dandelion root that is currently drying. They might be dried by now though, but I'm gonna grind them up and use them for tea for my cats because they're really good at filtering kidneys, and they're really beneficial. The number one cause of death in cats is renal failure, which is kidneys, because their little bodies like can't filter this stuff. Dandelion root is fantastic for that. So I'm going to start giving them dandelion tea that I grew myself. And then also I grow marshmallow for them. Dandelion is also like an like anti-carcinogen, like it'll break down and kill cancer cells. We've talked about dandelion before. Yes, I love dandelions. I specifically let them grow in my yard. Like I know bee venom. Yeah. And of course they're making robot bees now. Leo season, baby. My birthday's the first day of Leo season. Yes, I know bee venom also kills it. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that we've been told our entire lives. We've talked about this before. It is not a coincidence that we've been told our entire lives that dandelions are weeds and they're pests. And we have to use weed killer to get rid of them, right? And now we're being told that there's nothing they could do about the declining bee rate. It's not a coincidence, right? There's been like this silent war on dandelion and bees. You think it's a coincidence that the same people, BlackRock and Vanguard, you think it's a coincidence that the same people who are major stakeholders in Roundup that tell you to get rid of dandelions, right? They create the poison to get rid of dandelions. They're also major stakeholders in chemotherapy drugs to treat cancer. Now, I'm not connecting any dots here. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that those two things are true. Those two things are independently true. The same billionaire stakeholders who have the most shares in Roundup, they also have the most share in cancer drugs. It's just interesting. Baby Mars missed being a Leo by 3 days. Cancers are cool, though. Cancers are so cool, and Virgos are so cool. Exactly, Crotoid. You get it. Yep. It's almost as if the Earth gives us everything that we need. You know? And like even like acetaminophen, even the painkillers that we could get from the pharmacy, it's made from plants. Opium is made from plants. It's almost as if everything that we need is from Earth. Anyways, I read that somewhere. I'm not saying that I agree with that. I read that somewhere. I'm not preaching that. And I also am not suicidal. What would Gen Z be, if you don't mind me asking? No, Gen Z I think is 2000. Yeah, so Fierce, you're considered like a zillennial. You're like an older Gen Z and a younger millennial. Oh, Gen Z is 1996? What? I didn't know that. Yeah, I think you would be considered a zillennial because you're right there. Faulty Virgo. I love Virgos. My husband's Virgo. I fucks with Virgos so bad. Thank you, Sammy. Yeah, I yapped for a while, huh? I really should stop. The line generally being when internet was... Yeah, that's what's different about millennials, is that we spent... It's like something that's unique to millennials, right? Is that we spent half of our childhood with really not readily available access to the internet. Like, yeah, people would have dial-up and stuff, but like that, it was early internet, right? And nobody had smartphones. Like, I didn't have a smartphone until I was 20 years old. I think I got my first smartphone. It was an Android. I got my first cell phone at 16. But yeah, it's like we lived a whole chunk of our lives without smartphones and with very limited internet. And then the other half of our lives, we had just exploded with technology. Like, that's the thing. And I think that's a good way to think about the cutoff, right? Like, if you were born in 1998, the internet really kind of picked up around 2000, maybe a little after 2000. So you didn't have much time to have, like, when did you get your first phone, I guess, is a good question. Yes, millennials did grow up. KKC is trying to cut off the app. Maybe when I was 13 or 14. Okay. Yeah, I think you would be considered a zillennial, because that's still old enough that, like, you had a childhood without a smartphone. Millennials be getting shat upon by boomers and Gen Z. Yeah, and you know what? Gen Z's starting to feel it from Gen Alpha. And we said it to them, too. We said it to them, too. It's like, you guys love making fun of millennials. Like, we're just minding our business. My best friend is a Gen Z. I don't care about generation. Some of my best friends are Gen X, my older cousins, and my brother and sister-in-law. It's just ridiculous. Like, we're just minding our business. And now Gen Z, now that Gen Alpha is getting a little older and they're young teenagers now, they're destroying Gen Z, and Gen Z is like, is this how millennials felt when the younger generation came after them? Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it? Yeah, it doesn't feel good to be called cringe, does it? Stupid. I had the LG chocolate. Oh, you had money. Oh, you had money. I remember those commercials. Then the sidekick. Oh, you had money.
What?
Not you.
Not me?
I said money, not Tani.
Oh.
Yeah. I have flip phones. I had like a little silver flip phone with the antenna until I was like 18. And then my first and then I had one of those, it was my favorite phone. It was like a green one, and it was like a knockoff sidekick. It wasn't a real sidekick. It was like a little oval shape, and it was like this, and it would flip, it would just slide up. It didn't like slide up like this, like the sidekick did. Like, that was too expensive, because I had to pay for my own phone plan and my own phones, right? Like, my parents didn't pay for them. And it would just slide up, and there was a keyboard. That was my favorite phone I ever had, still to this day. Maybe I'll go back one day. I didn't even... Motorola Razr. Yeah, I didn't have a Razr because they were too expensive. That was like the popular people all had Razrs. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could have a Razr. But I didn't. I just had a little silver block. Indestructible, though. Indestructible. But yeah, that sliding phone was my favorite phone of all time. And then I had an Android. It was a second-hand Android when I was like 20. That was my first smartphone ever, and like, it was fine, but I didn't even like go on, like, we didn't have social media apps and shit. Like, I didn't even do anything on it, really. There's a quote that I heard as a kid: every generation likes to imagine itself as smarter than the one that came before it, wiser than the one comes after it. The QWERTY keyboard, yep. Would she test? Yes. Nokia 3310, the blue one. I think that's the one that I like inherited from my mom at some point, because I broke my silver one. It had a little screen on the front, right? Like a little, like, that had the time in it, and that's it, right? The indestructible one, yeah. I had a silver one that was like I don't know if it was a Nokia, but it did not have a little window on the front. Like, there was nothing was digital except the inside screen, so if I want to check the time, I had to flip it up. Ooh, my neck just cracked. The youngest of us is like 30, yeah. Yeah, I'm like an older millennial, right? I think I'm like right in the middle of millennial. Right? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Crotoid, it's kind of coming back. Like, phones are becoming whimsy again, which I think is really fun. This will be my last iPhone. I'm not doing iPhone anymore. I hate them. I actually, you guys, I need you guys to be proud of me and encourage me, and then like ask me about it in the future, because it's been 2 days now. It's been 2 days that I've had TikTok and Instagram deleted off my phone. Well, I disabled them, and I have not re-downloaded them. That's them, and they're on the pause thing, so that way I won't forget. And it's been 2 days, just no social media, and it's been great. I try to do this like once a year. but it has been really nice. And I've caught myself probably like twice, maybe 3 times in the past couple days, like opening my phone and going. That's why it's on the pause screen, because at least once I've gone to touch the app and it started re-downloading. And then I stopped myself because I'm like, oh my God, that's kind of scary. That like I automatically like went to click that without even thinking. I've been trying to use less Instagram. What's your approach in not using it? Offload it from your phone. That's what I do. That's what I do. I try to do it like once a year. So you don't have to delete the app off your phone. So if you like do, you hold it down like this, right? And if you click remove app, it'll give you an option. It'll say, do you want to delete the app or do you want to offload it? If you offload it from your phone, it saves all your data. So like you won't lose anything, but the app is no longer on your phone. So for example, when I go to click mindlessly, if I go and click my Instagram thing, the app isn't there, so it starts downloading, and then I remember, and I pause it, I remember, and I say, I'm not supposed to be using this, and I put it down. Yeah, Fierce, that's what happens to me too. Shiv, thank you for gifting a sub. Oh, the Galaxy Flip creases. That's really sad because I thought those were really cool. Now I'm gonna get a Huawei or like a Huami, something Hami, Yami. There's two different like major Chinese phones that I'm just gonna get from Canada. I don't want to do US products anymore. Xiaomi, yes, that's the one. Xiaomi or Huawei. Xiaomi is significantly cheaper, and I really don't. The only thing I really care about is the camera and the storage, because I want to store pictures. Just realized I got after offloading the app. Yeah, the offloading works for me every single time that I do it, because it's scary when you start just for me at least. You know how you like open your phone and mindlessly press an app because you're so used to it? Because then you have that second of contemplation because the app is gone, so it starts downloading and it takes a while to re-download. So you have that moment to be like, what am I doing? I didn't even consciously open this app. Oh yeah, I don't want to be using this. And then you can stop the download. Works great for me. I would offload all socials as it was. Yeah, I can't do it for long because I know I also have to be on socials. I've been thinking about just downloading them to post that I'm not going to be available for like a week, because I'm going to have to be back on them in like 4 days for to advertise the video game that I voice acted for. Like that's something I can't avoid, but I'll probably offload them again afterwards. All my homies F with dopamine resetting. Yeah, it's been nice. It's been really nice. I have a work-related Discord DM for you. Thank you, Mars. Oh, Mars, I also, I downloaded everything and I updated the note for you. I got that done too. Okay, I'm gonna go for real. Good yap, everyone. Good yap. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Shiv and KKC. Thank you, Crotoid, for your help with the quest today. Thank you, everyone, for your help with the quest today. I was not misled today. It was a very good day of questing. Hi, June. Are you bribable? No, I just got my period and it hurts so bad. It hurts to just sit here. I don't know why I yapped for so long. You guys just got me started on AI and art. Well, tomorrow's Sunday, so maybe I'll be bribable tomorrow. I'll just get a lot of sleep tonight or something. I don't know, we'll see. Usually 2 and 3 is the worst. I'm typically not bribable, like when I first start my cycle. Are you logging off now, Ginger? Yes, 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 yes. Are you sushiable? Yes! Oh my god, and it's early enough that I could order it too. I would love that, June. I'll totally get it. I'll send you a picture. Thank you so much, gifters on TikTok. Alex, Thomas, Juana, TLG, Vanilla, Dawn, Charizard, Alex, Alan, Kenny, and Kelly. Thank you so much again. Shiv, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Fierce. Fierce, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so stream starts at 12 Eastern time, okay? Eastern Daylight Time. If you're not in my time zone, which is New York time zone, It's 7:49 right now. Okay. You could also look at your world clock for New York time. Tomorrow, yes, early stream around 12 Eastern, or 1300, 1200, 1300, 12 or 1. We're happy to have you. It is. It's so nice. Bonnie. Oh. Oh, please. Yes, KKC and Shiv, thank you so much. Oh, June, thank you so much for the Venmo. Thank you, June. He's gonna be back here any second. Closing time. My husband loves that song. My husband loves that song. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow for early stream. Baby, early stream. Yes, work-related DM. Hey, Siri, set an alarm for 30 minutes from now, please. Okay, bye-bye. I love you. I love you guys. I love it here.